Good morning. It is a Monday, October 7th. So I totally forgot my tripod again, so we're going to be going handheld. But I just wanted to, today I have a lot to get done in the morning because we have our mini, trying to get all this crap in there. We have our mini family today, and I need to look over what we're supposed to do. I know it's a game of some sort, but I don't know, they're games that they do seem like they're not long enough for the amount of time that we have. I was gonna say they had like a list of like different get to know you games that we were gonna do. So I was thinking about doing like a would you rather type of thing. Oh, my thing fell off the board. But yeah, so I was thinking about doing that. So I need to find some would you rather questions, and then I was gonna have the kids do some would you rathers too. Their turtles came out so cute. I know I showed this to you last time, but hopefully they all wrote their name on the back because I just collected them all up. I'm gonna get those set up too, but I have like a ton of stuff, like I'm not joking. I need to get the mini family game going. I need to get classroom jobs set up, paper patches. I don't know why I didn't do that on Friday before I left, but I didn't. I need to get everything out for today so I can have everything ready for them. Yeah, it's just gonna be kind of busy. So I'm really not gonna talk very much, but it is Monday, so it's time for Coffee Talk Monday. Cue the intro. For today's Coffee Talk Monday, I don't know if you guys have heard, but apparently Instagram is getting rid of their likes. So you will not, I don't know if if you're still able to like and you just can't see them, or they're not displayed to other people. Like, I've heard two different things. I've heard they're just getting rid of them altogether, so you just won't have the option to like people's photos anymore. But I've also heard that people can like your photos, but they will not be public. So not everybody will be able to see like how many likes your photo has. And so I thought this was a great opportunity to bring back up again that you do not need to have that cutesy, the aesthetic of every other teacher. And you don't need to live up to those teachers that are on Instagram, okay? And that's kind of where I'm getting to. You don't need to have that Instagram teacher-ness. Okay, so, because I can tell you right now, I'm one of those teachers that's on Instagram, and I doctor my photos so they look good. So, of course, we're going to put on the nice stuff. When I was trying to do for a while, we were doing the real classrooms thing, which never really took off too much. It didn't seem like. We don't need to be doing this for likes. So just like you do your Instagram photos for likes, your teaching style, you as a teacher, your effectiveness as a teacher is not based on your likes. Okay, so just remember that. You don't need to have that Instagram, Pinterest thing going to be effective as a teacher. So I realized at I don't know what time it was. I was getting ready to go out to go do it's a little bit before that, but to get out to go meet with my mini family and get our mini family activity going. I look down and I see this piece of paper and it says, wear blue for blue up for anti-bullying. No blue, not at all. Didn't wear any blue, totally forgot. So lucky enough, I have my hoodie and it's blue, but it's like a blue-gray. So I kind of tried to make it work, but I got to the point because the thermostat's in the room next door, so she always asked me, like, are you hot, are you cold, whatever. I got to the point where I was getting so hot, I was sweating, and so finally I was like, I sent a kid over, I'm like, can you go tell her that Mr. Michael looks really hot? And she's like, yeah. What a horrible teacher I was today. I totally forgot that it was blew up for anti-bullying week. I've been storing my headphones for the Chromebooks inside this tub here, but it's such a pain because the kids have to dig through it. So I have these hooks here where the kids are, it's supposed to be their backpack hooks and everything, but we don't use them because we have lockers for them, which by the way, best thing ever. So I decided to go ahead and I punch holes in the little baggies and I just stick them over the hooks with the numbers. That's what I was working on. So now they're easy to grab them, and because I wasn't using that space, so went ahead and used that. Now I have something to do with this. I don't know what, so I'm just gonna stick it up here for right now until I find somewhere to put it, but my arm's getting tired. Today we learned about spiders. So as you can see here, we learned about spiders. Let me see if I can zoom it in. Whoop. There you go, there's our spider stuff. And then they did a can have R, and then we're gonna work on doing their foldables. So I need to do a model one for them so they can see how to do it, but I gotta post to Instagram. But I'm gonna get ready to go home because it's 4 o'clock, and so I have about 5 minutes to get some stuff done before I just want to leave. Good morning, it is Tuesday, and so by the time this video comes out, because it's going to be like a week later now, I do apologize for the lovely language I had in my video that was the Spirit Week Part 1. It's been edited out now and it's been taken out, but totally missed it when I was editing. I'm human, I cuss, like that's, I don't usually do it in the videos. I edit those parts out, try to keep it PG. I do understand, like, sometimes people are watching these and they watch them with their kids and stuff, so I really do try to, and plus, you know, I'm a teacher and I need to be professional as much as possible out there in the world. So I do apologize if you were offended by that. I just missed it. It was a total mistake on my part, so sorry about that. But I'm human, I do cuss, like that's realistic. I just do. I've talked about it before that I cuss, so I do apologize, but it has been edited out. That's the great thing about YouTube now. It's like you can go on and edit your videos once they're already online. So it took me a little bit to figure out, but it was super easy. It was like that was really nice. I was able to go. I just like put the video in private, found the part where it was at, took it out, and then it had to export it. I had to do something with it. Hopefully it didn't affect the quality of it, but it is what it is. I wasn't gonna take the video down just for that one little section. But I also didn't want the section to leave it. Like, it wouldn't have bothered me. Like I said, I just felt like it wasn't very, very professional, like in a way. And, you know, so if you happen to see that, you were like the 200 people that saw the video when it first came up and saw and heard it. I'm sorry if it offended you. It didn't seem like it. I did get several messages from people, but none of them were like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you did this." Well, you know, like unsubscribed. So I don't think I had any people unsubscribe. So that was nice. So either the people that might have got offended didn't hear it, or they didn't care. I don't know. It was pretty bad though. I'll admit, when someone first said it, I was like, "What? Like that's weird." And I went back trying to find it. I couldn't find it. So then I was like, I wonder what it could have been. Like I couldn't. I like went through, and I kind of knew like where it should have been at in a way, because I knew a part where I was messing up quite a bit. Because that's why I said it. I was messing up a whole bunch. So I just got to the point where I was like, ugh. So, and I don't mean to laugh about it, but like seriously, like I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner. Like I cuss, and I'm surprised I haven't messed this up years ago with my editing. But I did change up my editing style a little bit. Not the style of like the way my videos are, but the way I edit. Because I added, just to kind of make things quicker, I added a couple of shortcuts. And so like one of my shortcuts, I use Premiere Pro, one of my shortcuts was supposed to like ripple delete the footage, which is where it brings like your footage from over here and brings it back over if you cut out a section. Well, it would like, sometimes it would ripple delete the wrong section, and then I have to go back and try to fix that. And so of course, like once I got it under control, it goes faster, but when you can't use it properly, probably take me about twice as long to edit my video. And so it might have been one where I don't know, like I couldn't figure out like where, if I was trying to edit that, maybe I just didn't edit out that section or something. Like I don't know what happened. It was weird. So I need to get my stuff ready for my substitute on Friday, and hopefully they'll get my registration and everything sent over, my title sent over to the county's office, motor vehicle department area, whatever it is. So, because like I had to have it faxed over there, and the company emailed me a copy, and I said, I can't have an email, I need it faxed. And then I went back, because I was like, I never heard back from them. So I went back and looked last night. The message is gone. And I'm like, I know I sent it, because I asked Rudy for the fax number, and he gave it to me. Like, I know I sent it. So I emailed him again last night and sent another message, or like, not an email, but like send him a private message, or whatever they call it, secure message or something, to ask him, can you please fax this over? So I'm waiting to hear back. If they don't, I guess I'll call and figure out what's going on. So it is, I don't know, like 4 something, 4:10 or something. Yeah, 4:10. I had to meet with my PLC team, or the team that I'm doing with the PBL stuff, because we're doing that presentation. I volunteered. I don't know why, because I'm crazy. But I felt bad because they've done like, the one lady has done like our the PowerPoint and all that stuff. She's been setting it up. So I just felt kind of bad, but we have all these links inside there, and she was like, I'm trying to create one document where everything's in. So I was like, I can totally do that. Like, I don't think it's gonna be difficult at all. So I'll just go ahead and do that. She's like, okay. She's like, are you sure? Like, it's not, I'm like, it's fine. All I'm doing is cutting and pasting. It could be fine. But yeah, today was pretty, I mean, it was okay. It was a decent day. Still a lot of talking. But I started the teacher versus student thing, and they're earning their computer time. And I told them you had to have it done by Thursday. I'm not here on Friday, so you'll need to have that done so I could write it in the sub plans. Yeah, so we've been working on that. Right now we're tied. And so, I mean, it got better as the day went on. And I think because they realized that, sorry, I keep getting points because you're being rude or whatever, like those little things, like you're talking while I'm talking. So, okay, I don't think I'm going to have time to do this right now. I don't think I'm going to have time. So, I'm going to do it at home while I'm watching Dancing with the Stars tonight, because we've been trying to watch it. Like, we have YouTube TV because we don't have like satellite or anything. So we use internet TV. So we've been trying to watch Dancing with the Stars, and every single time it comes on, it plays just fine until the part where the music starts when they're dancing, and then there's no music. And we don't know what's wrong. We've been talking to YouTube. They're like, we don't know what's going on either. Like, there's like, oh, like, I don't get it. So we keep putting in reports saying it's not working again. Like, it's so frustrating. So we have to wait, because we can watch it on the ABC app, but we have to wait till the following day to watch it. So we're gonna watch it tonight. So I've been not like trying to figure out who's been voted off and all that stuff. I'm voting for Meredith from The Office. What is her name now? Kate, maybe? Kate something? Kate McKenna? No, that's not the right name. I can't remember what her name was. But the lady that plays Meredith on The Office, she's one of the people on it if you don't watch Dancing with the Stars. So I'm watching it because of that, because I want her to win. So, because I love The Office. But anyway, I'm going to go home because it's like 4:15. I have to edit a little bit today because I've been trying to get that video up. I think I'm going to have videos go up on Saturdays. And that way it'll give people the whole weekend to watch if they want to watch. Hey, good morning. So It's raining again. Trying to make sure I get all this stuff off my glasses. Whatever. Just deal with it later. But yeah, it was raining so hard on my way to work that I couldn't even see where I was driving at. It was so scary. I was like driving super slow, and I'm like, hope nobody comes up behind me because I'm driving slow. I'm all grandma lady today, driving to work. But it was so crazy. Like it was doing that weird raining where it would rain a whole bunch, and then all of a sudden it would just kind of like not rain as much. I did not do that work I said I was gonna do, yesterday. I got home and I was just like, I don't really feel like it. I do have this morning. Our staff meeting got canceled, so I can do that this morning. I do need to get all of my copies done today, so I need to start getting that ready too. So I'm gonna make a list of things to do this morning. I'm just gonna sit down. I'm gonna make a list of things to do so that way I know what I need to do. It's always good to have a list. So it is Wednesday, and typically I have a staff meeting in the morning, as you guys know. I've talked about before. So we usually have staff meetings in the mornings. They canceled one today because we just didn't have anything on the agenda for today, which I'm like, thank goodness. Because staff meetings are. Let's be honest. And then we have PLC this afternoon, which is it's my PBL project-based learning presentation. Which today I think what we're going to do is we're gonna kind of like review a little bit. I think that we're gonna have them ask some more questions. If they have any more questions or do something like that. I'm not really sure. We kind of talked about it yesterday, but then I don't know what was really decided on. And then we'll probably show them the little sheet that I'm making of all their resources they can use. So I need to get that finished in a few minutes. And then they're gonna have like the post-it note, like the big post-it notes, and they're gonna write out their kind of like an outline of their PBL project. So have things like, what the title is, what the standards are gonna be, what subjects might be covered, and then they'll go through like the different steps and how does it become public, things that our kids are going to excel at, things our kids are going to need help on, things that we're going to need help on. And so they go through and they're going to list them all out. Unfortunately for me, me and my other first grade buddy, she's not going to be here today. So I'm going to try to do one on my own, but like with thinking of her, we kind of talked about something that we would like to do this next quarter I think it was about mapping or maps or something like that, like where we live at, our community type things. And so we might, I'm pretty sure I saw one online somewhere that was that way. So I'll probably look that up. And so we'll just create an outline. I'll just create an outline without her. And then when she comes back, then we can go through and finish the rest of it. Anyway, so our vocabulary word of the day is refused. And I think it fits perfectly since it's raining outside. The dog's gonna refuse to go outside. We are reading our story again, if I remember correctly. That's another one, sorry. Our counselor ended up counseling on Monday for personal sick kid reasons. So she rescheduled for today, but we're gonna combine the two classes together. So I'm wishing her luck. So she's going to do that. So we'll work on that. And then they'll come back. And since the other teacher's not here, the sub's going to go ahead and keep her students. And my students will come over here and we'll watch a mystery science video thing. And then I will go off to my PLC. So my afternoon is going to be a little kind of weird because it's just going to be out of the norm. Because typically I don't have anything on Wednesdays. And we're working on our close read stuff, which we're not going to be able to do today. Today for their spelling practice are circling consonants and underlining the vowels, or the other way around. I think they're circling vowels, underlining consonants. And then for their math today, adding doubles today. Yeah, we're adding doubles. So I'll be adding doubles today. I kind of threw off my schedule somehow. I don't know what happened. Oh, I wanted to do ways to make 10. I wanted to do that for 2 days. So I did that for 2 days because I felt like some of my kids were getting it, some of them weren't. So I went ahead and broke out my addition rings that I made. If there's a video somewhere on addition rings that I made, but they're a binder ring and I just put pony beads on them. And then the kids are able to move. And I put 10, and you can do it for different numbers. And then they just move and they're able to see the parts. Yeah, and then their interactive notebook, they're going to be doing some subtraction with umbrellas again. perfect for today. Hopefully it doesn't rain all day long, but we'll see. It is my Friday. It's not Friday at all. It's Thursday. It's October 10th, but it's my Friday, so that's awesome. And I just realized the dates are, I did the date wrong on my last video, so I have to re-edit that one or redo it. Oh, that stinks. Oh well, whatever. It's not gonna be going up till Saturday anyways, so. But yeah, I put October 7th. I was thinking it was the day before was the 6th, and it wasn't. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I need to get my sub plans finished. Today we have a pep assembly at 3 o'clock. Today's gonna be kind of a weird day. Our day's just gonna be all messed up again. I guess it's just that time of year though, where everything's just gonna be messed up. Because we have a lot going on the next couple weeks. And then the week after that we have, we're going to see the Sugar Skull musical, which I'm like super excited about. I think it's gonna be so cool. The 23rd, we're having a pie in the face like assembly thing where we were raising money, and the person that got the most raised, they're doing a drawing or something with it. So they're trying to raise more money. The 24th is a half work day and parent-teacher conferences, and then the 25th we're off of work. So, and then the following week is like, has Halloween, and we have all this other stuff that's happening. I'm not looking forward to that part, but it is what it is. So today, I don't think we're gonna get time to do our spiders again today, which I was really hoping for. Kids were really excited about learning some more about them, but with the pep assembly and everything this afternoon, I mean, we are gonna have to start getting ready to go home at 2:15. And if we have library at 2:30, which means that like we'll start getting all stuff packed up at 2:15, stuff will be ready for them, and we'll go to the library, come back, drop off their books, go straight across over to the pep assembly, come back, pick up our stuff, and go home. Like, that's basically what our afternoon's gonna be like today. So, like I said, it's just gonna be really short on time. I'm not gonna go through all the stuff that we have today. Sorry, guys. But because I really need to get my sub plans finished. Man, it has like cooled down a whole bunch. So I get this straightened out. It is now 48 degrees. 48 degrees. And it is 4 o'clock. It was like, we went to lunch, it was 70. And so we went back out to go to recess again around like 2 o'clock, or it was about 1:45. It was 1:45. So we went outside to recess. All the kids were like, is it gonna be cold outside? And I'm like, you were outside earlier, it was at 70 degrees. Like, do you think you're gonna need a coat? So I didn't take a coat. They didn't really take a coat. Get outside, and yeah, it was like 40 something degrees. And we're like, oh my gosh, it was like cold. And I'm like, but I mean, it's dropped a whole bunch. Where you have a chance of snow tomorrow. Yeah, this is so weird to me to be in a school district that has like that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, I've had it before when I lived here, but yeah, to have it now, it's like really weird. But apparently they call snow days a lot out here because the kids come from so far around. So that's gonna be really interesting. I'm just getting ready for, since I'm not here tomorrow, one of my students has a birthday tomorrow. And it was funny, it's like, they said, well, just leave your cupcake on the desk. And I was like, but I won't be back till Monday. Like, I'm not gonna come eat it after that. And then I'm like, put it in a baggie and stick it in my refrigerator. They're like, okay. So we'll see if they remember to do that. They got all their stuff, like we got all the stuff ready. I just got done putting up the Friday Fix It for tomorrow. I have I think I have all the sub work done. I did my sub plans that I have in my teacher pay teacher shop. So, I mean, I just went through and like labeled it all out for them. It's all there, 4:15 right now. But I stayed a little bit later today just because I'm not going to be here tomorrow, and I want to make sure that the sub has everything they need. I'm going to erase a couple things off the board just so that they don't have a bunch of clutter up there they have to look at. And yeah, and I can see that my cabinet is still open. I just realized that. I can see that in the corner. Usually I think I have the camera turned a little bit more, and sometimes you can see inside the cabinet. It's really funny. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get a couple things cleaned up, and then I'm out of here. And hopefully it's not freezing on my way home. Good morning. It's cold. It's like, it says it's 39 degrees, 38. I don't know, something like that. I went down and got coffee this morning. Went over to the Granada, got my coffee. Because as you know, I'm going to go get my car registered, which is where I'm heading to now. So I have to go to the courthouse. And it's really weird. Like the way they do it here, you have to go to the courthouse because I have my title sent over there. So then I have to go pick up my title with the little fax stamp on it, saying that it's been sent to them. Sorry about the bumping. And then I had to go over to the sheriff's office, have them do the VIN inspection, then go back and get my car registered. So I have to go like two different places, like a bunch of different places. I don't know, it's gonna be crazy. But they're all like right next to each other, so it won't be too bad. So here we go, let's do that. I'm all registered in the state of Kansas, so it went like super fast. It's okay. So I got here. What was it? 8:30 something, I think, when I got here, and it's 9:15. So that went super fast. I'm gonna run over to the library really quick because my card, like I always check out books online for my Kindle and stuff through the library website, and for some reason my pen's not working anymore. So I need to figure out what's going on with that. So they're like so nice here. It's so weird. Like you would think like the motor vehicle department would be really rude. I mean, even our DMV was like really nice, but it's really weird. But I think Kansas did, or New Mexico did the same way. No, they didn't. I had to do both of them at the DMV. Like here, they don't do. You get your license at the DMV, but your car registration is done at the courthouse. So it's really weird how they do it. But I'm just like right around the corner though from the library, so I'm gonna run over there. Like I said, get that taken care of. So I guess you guys can kind of come along with me. And then I don't know, I kind of have some plans for today. I don't know. I'm just gonna see how it goes. I want to try to start editing this vlog, so I'm ahead on vlogs. And then I need to get a little decal made for my friend's whiteboard in Roswell because she wanted to move hers because I made her one last year. Or a couple years ago, maybe was it 2 years ago? I don't remember now. But she wanted a new one, so because she wanted to move hers. So I was gonna make that. So Christy, I'll be doing that today, and then just kind of kick back and enjoy my personal day. It's funny because I never take personal days, but I had to do it for this one, and it's like super fast, and so now I feel like kind of guilty. Like I probably could have just taken a half day today and been fine. But so here I am at the library. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so that's all taken care of now. I was thinking I'd look at books, but we're coming back tomorrow anyways because They're having a book sale, so I can't get my key in the lock. So we'll just come back tomorrow, and I was gonna look for a book, but I'll just do it tomorrow. I was thinking about running by my sister's work and see what she's doing. Since I'm out and about. So, but I don't know, they don't know what happened. He said that they're like, they went to go check it, and they're like, it's not, there's no record of you at all. Like, it's so weird. So they went through all their paperwork. She was looking through all the paperwork. She's like, there you are. She's like, I found you. So she's like, well, go ahead and get all that entered in. And she's like, so in a little bit, your card will be activated. I'm like, okay. But there was 2 books I wanted, but I want to read, there's one that's called the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle or something. And a UK vlogger that I watch talked about it. And he said it looked at, because he likes like the psychological thrillers that I like. But he was like, you know, I always find those kind of books hard to read sometimes. So, because they're all kind of the same type of thing happening. He's like, so this one here was like a lot different. So, and I don't remember the whole premise of the book. So there was that book, and then there was another one that was called Into the Water, and it was by, oh, I can't think of her name now. But she's done some books that I've read before. And so I thought that would be interesting. But I'm going to do the 7.5 Deaths one. That was the first one I was going to do, and then I couldn't check out. It's like, can't verify your account. So then I went online and tried to figure it out through their system and couldn't figure it out. But I am heading to my sister's work really quick, just to stop by and talk to her while she's working since I'm out. Okay, and never mind. Apparently she's not there today, so I guess I'm just going to head home. So we'll see what happens today when I get home.